Honorable Mario Flores Jr., Honorable Christine Rodriguez, Honorable Irene Pelino, members of the Board of Optometry, Attorney Dr. Charlie Ho, IPAO Chairman, our IPAO National Officers and Board of Trustees, Dr. Leia Ada Gertes, Regional Governor of IPAO Calabarzon, officers and members of IPAO Calabarzon chapters, Dr. Arnel de la Cruz, President of IPAO Rizal Chapter, officers and members of IPAO Rizal Chapter, our esteemed guest speakers, fellow optometrists, our industry partners, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant morning. On behalf of the Integrated Philippine Association of Optometrists, it is my privilege to welcome all the participants of the 5th IPAO Calabarzon Regional Conference and to congratulate the host of this face-to-face event, the IPAO Rizal Chapter, headed by its president, Dr. Arnel de la Cruz. The theme of this regional conference, Optometry, Rise in Zeal and Lead, is not only relevant but timely, given the many challenges that our profession and industry encountered during this pandemic. While there are many obstacles that must be hurdled, I am confident that as unified team of committed professionals, we will rise in zeal and emerge as victorious leaders in our profession. In order for us to achieve this, I would like you to revisit some fundamentals in our optometry practice that had been forgotten. First is the ethics and values. This includes the Code of Ethics in Section 40 of RA 8050, prescribed by the IPAO and promulgated by the PRC Board of Optometry, and the Optometric Oath, which signifies our firm commitment to adhere to the highest ethical standards of optometry. This is so applicable at this time that social media is increasingly utilized. We optometrists need to be aware of how to uphold the same professional and ethical standards in our social media participation. We should be aware that any information posted in Facebook or Instagram and other platforms of social media can be circulated and sent to anyone. We should always act professionally and take action, posting comments that could be misinterpreted easily. Avoid participating in online discussions that could reflect badly on you and our profession. When interacting with colleagues, try to conduct oneself in courteous manner that is friendly, cordial, and professional at the same time. Since some of us are practicing teleoptometry or doing online consultation, patient confidentiality and privacy should be protected at all times. I suggest we maintain a separate professional social media account reserved for sharing information about the practice of the profession and segregate a personal account for private use. Second fundamental for optometry to rise in zeal is to know by heart the RA 8050, the optometry law, and other government laws affecting the practice of optometry. We need to study comprehensively all definitions stated therein regarding optometry to better equip us with knowledge on everything encompassing the practice, to be able to address all doubts and queries concerning optometry. Let us review the RA 8050 implementing rules and regulations so that it will guide you with right decision for the problems you will encounter. We have published a new handbook with all the updated laws affecting the practice of optometry. Please get a copy from your chapter once it is distributed. Please read and study the laws diligently. Third is the continuing education. Let us keep on learning. As a responsible licensed optometrist, continuing education is a must. It is an obligation, not an option. Sharpen your skills and knowledge by attending seminars and conferences like this one. Not only to gain credit units to renew your PRC ID. The capacity to innovate rests solidly upon a well-educated mind. The ability to use the power of technology widens the practice of our profession and our business horizons. Strive to get trainings on different specialization in optometry. So keep the learning going. The fourth fundamental is to improve your practice. It is more rewarding if you are to practice all fields in optometry, not only focusing on refractive eye care and dispensing eyeglasses. You could do dry eye management, fit specialty contact lenses, do vision therapy, pediatric optometry, practice low vision or sports vision. Another way to improve your practice is to upgrade your equipments and instruments, and to adopt IT and digitalization. Importantly, likewise, is to enhance the space of your optical clinic. The space must be optimized for your specific layout, equipments, needs, and comfort of your patients. It is also good to collaborate with our industry partners and suppliers. Building relationship and networking with industry partners exposes us to emerging technologies, innovations, new products that we can offer to our own patients. When you think about it, almost everything we do is supported by our industry partners, whether it is products, devices, or procedures. It's also them who supports our associations, conferences, and convention, and they help to create education needed to move our profession forward. Networking with industry partners keep us updated to know what's new and available, and be abreast of current standard of optometric care for our patients. So let us support them. And finally, the fifth fundamental for optometry to rise in zeal and lead is to stay active and get involved with our association, our beloved Integrated Philippine Association of Optometrists, Inc., IPAO. IPAO is the only PRC-accredited professional organization in optometry, thereby initiating and making representation to different local government units and several health agencies to uplift the stature of every optometrist to be recognized nationwide, also collaborating with various international optometric associations, exchanging best practices and applications. Updates on latest technologies, trends, and developments in optometry. IPAO helps to advance our optometry profession through professional development programs, practice management tools, through advocacy, and providing protection to its all members. To look into what is IPAO today, let us recall the statement in the brief history of IPAO SOP. It says, the organization has survived the test of time, and while it has adapted to change for several decades, emphasis from sight to vision, from spectacle peddling to refraction to brain injury rehabilitation, optometry in the Philippines has indeed evolved to what it is today through sound leadership, good governance, transparency, regulation, and education. In all these accomplishments, IPAO has been in the forefront of active change and evolution to make Philippine optometry what it is today. For almost 45 years, from 1976 to 2020, the IPAO SOP members have remained faithful to its vision and identity as a true representative organization of the optometrist, by the optometrist, and for the optometrist. Looking back, it is worthy to note that IPAO has come a long way in keeping with all trials and challenges confronting the association and the profession, while at the same time initiating efforts and improving the conditions of our practice, thereby helping its members to rise in zeal. So with this great benefit from our association, I enjoin you to pay it forward, to lead our colleagues for the betterment of optometry. Now that we have all the fundamentals mentioned, this regional conference is an excellent opportunity to achieve our goal for optometry to rise in zeal and lead. In closing, I wish this regional conference a great success. God bless us all. Thank you.